All right, welcome back. This video is just to give you an overview of this lesson. So you are going to be constructing the template for a life budget. So there are certain basic categories that we have for expenses. So for example, you have rent, you have utilities, heat, electric, cable, and I'm actually including cell phone in that. Most people have the cell phone that they have to pay for as a utility instead of saying phone line. Food, transportation, personal expenses. Personal expenses being like, I have to go buy clothes or I have to buy, toilet paper and toothpaste and things of that sort. And then money that goes into savings. You definitely want to be planning on saving some of your money. And I've taken the liberty of determining some ideal percentages that you should be spending of your take-home pay. So we've talked about how rent can fluctuate. We try to get within 30%, but I said 35% would be the ideal. I've let you go up to 50% on your projects. Then you have utilities, 15%, food, 10%, transportation, 15%, etc. So just to give you an idea of what the tasks are, you're going to be calculating the ideal values based on at first a $4,000 take-home pay. So you're going to be coming up with formulas for the ideal values in here. And that's basically step 2, and that's basically step 2. Step 3 is I've given you some real values just as examples. And eventually what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using your real values. So obviously you're going to have a real value for rent. We're going to come up with estimates for real values for utilities, food, transportation, personal expenses, and things like that. So in this, again, the goal here is just to construct the spreadsheet. So I've given you some example values that you can use. Okay. Excuse me. In D10, we're going to be creating a formula that will calculate the total real value, and that's really got to match. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. In D9, we're going to calculate, so D9 is here, you're going to be calculating a formula that will actually give you how much money you can put in savings. Because you have to pay all your money, you have to pay all these things, rent, utilities, food, transportation, personal expenses, and the rest of your money can go into your savings account. So you'll be calculating a formula for that. In E4 through E9, you're going to be constructing a formula that will calculate the percentage of take-home pay of your real-life expenses. So in reality, your rent is not necessarily going to be 35% of your take-home pay. It may be more, it may be less. It'll probably be more. And so you're going to calculate formulas in here that will do that for you. And you're going to display these percentages to the nearest tenth. I should also say any money amount you're going to display in dollars. And then in cells D10, E10, F10, and G10, you're going to be creating formulas that will total the columns up, and then you're asked, are these columns appropriate? All right, so good luck working on that. If you need help with something, let me know. It's really all stuff that you should be able to do given the skills that you have learned up through this point. Thanks.